Hey guys, welcome back to World of Warships. Today we're taking a look at a new ship, or sort of new ship, a new premium at tier 9 that you'll be able to purchase in an Admiral pack, as well as a part of some loot boxes as well. This is going to be pretty much a carbon copy of a lion. It's called the Louchuan, something like that. Hope I'm not mispronouncing that too badly. But it is another one of these Pan-Asian tier 9s that are a premium version of another tech tree ship. We've had a few of these, the Louchuan here being a tier 9 version of an Alsace. We do also have the Baji here, although this one did have a few changes. With this ship in particular, you aren't going to see any changes. I looked through the stats, some of the soft hidden stats that are on some of these websites externally you got to look at. It literally is just a cut and pasted lion from tier 9, the British battleship. So we're going to get these same big guns that are going to do a lot of HE damage, decent reload. We do get ourselves that super heal still. The build is going to be a pretty standard battleship build since we really don't have any gimmick to exploit that much. We are just a relatively tanky battleship thanks to our super heal. But there are times where we're not going to have that super heal, and that's why I'm still going to take some of the damage control upgrades. I really do think Furious is still just a bit of bait on these ships. That time between super heals, you can get burst down pretty quickly since the armor isn't that amazing. Other things you need to know about the Lion here is going to be the turret angles. If I remember right, the rear turret angle here is pretty bad. You also do have pretty poor Citadel armor, if I'm remembering right. Yeah, not a lot, and it does just peek over the waterline here. It's not the best armored battleship, but thanks to that super heal, it should be okay. But you're going to get a tier 9 experience here in the Lion, just with premium upgrades, right? So you're going to make credits a lot easier, and if you have Pan-Asian commanders, you can move them around relatively easily. There's another ship coming as well. We'll take a look at that one tomorrow, but the Menchong here is going to be the copy of an Aegir. So both of these will be coming in their own sort of event, and it's going to be a bit of a loot box event in the armory. You'll have the option to roll on those, but at the same time, they are in Admiral packs in the premium shop. I'm not sure exactly on the cost of those, probably quite a bit. Since they do tend to come with a bunch of extras that typically aren't needed on top of a premium ship. But at least there is an option to buy it outright instead of just gambling on these. But they are just the tech tree versions of the Lion and the Aegir here, which is what we're seeing with the Menchong. So getting into our first game here, we do find ourselves in a tier 9 match to get some very blessed matchmaker here outside of the carrier and the sub. But the Lion is going to do pretty well in these scenarios. Having that super heal is pretty crazy against some of these tier 7s we're going to go against. And I'm going to play this ship a little bit here today, even though it is just a clone of another tech tree ship. I do think you guys should know what you're getting into if you decide to buy this thing, or you do find it in that first bundle. I have seen that happen quite often with these loot boxes. You see it in the first bundle, and it's a bit of a no-brainer a lot of the time. Playing these ships, though, you typically are just going to be a bit of a mid-range ship. Yeah, let's go after this guy instead. Charles is a little farther away. You're going to play a little more mid-range. You don't want to really brawl with these, of course. They don't quite have the armor, but we can still push in at times. But a big issue here with the Lion at tier 9 is the turret angles. Decent hits there. Got a fire at least. The turret angles are so bad on this rear turret. Going up to Conqueror improves that a ton. So a bit of an issue when it comes to this tier 9. But I guess you do retain a lot of the power of the main guns. As well as that super heal, man. Don't count that out. You also should be considering swapping to AP on this thing. The alpha damage is pretty high, and you have the short fuses as well. One of the features of the British battleship line. As much as it is an HE spammer line because of the insane alpha damage and fire chance, yeah, the AP is gonna do pretty well too. And I might swap over to that right now, actually. We've pushed up a little bit here. Should be a little careful of the enemy sub potentially. Only 2 hits, too bad. We do need to consider, if you haven't played a ship with a super heal before on a battleship, is taking torpedoes and citadels is a really, really bad time. It just totally ruins your ability to heal back, is what it comes down to. Alright, broadside cruiser here. Let's see what we can do. Decent dispersion? Should be dead. Yes. Okay, last one got it. But that is the power, right? A light cruiser like that, or a lower tier cruiser like that, having pretty weak armor, and we're still doing mainly full pens to him. It's a pretty big deal. A lot of other battleships are probably going to overpen there. Iowa, for example. You can go after this Renown 44. You can think of it as shoot more AP when you're against lower tiers, shoot more HE against higher tiers, I think is a decent way to look at things. Not sure how to lead this guy. It looks like he's going to turn in. But we should still have some overmatch. I am keeping an eye out. This Donskoy could be a really decent target for us. Ah, missed. Too bad. Yeah, there he is even. Doubtful he stays broadside enough for us, but that would be nice. Yeah, there's the turnout. Kind of. Notice our concealment too. It's pretty nice to have. Maybe he forgot? Maybe? Patience, guys. I think he forgot. I'll send it. He probably turns away. I don't know if that's fast enough. Just enough. But hey, still getting those full pens. Looks like the enemy team's pushing pretty successfully over there. I'm a little worried about where the enemy sub might be. I haven't really been paying attention to the map, but it doesn't look like he's been spotted. Pretty scary thing to deal with submarines in a ship like this one. Okay, looks like our team is pretty good in this one though. So it might be a bit more of a blowout. You guys will have to let me know what you think about these tech tree clones as premium ships. It seems like it'd do better as an event to me, where you can earn them. Maybe not for free, but get a massive discount rather than the loot box way. And I do wish it was a little more like the Baji was, where, although that one's a bit of just a straight upgrade over Azumo in my opinion, so maybe not quite like that, but give it different parameters, you know, tweak it in some way so it isn't quite just an exact copy. I'll talk about this a little more tomorrow when we look at the Aegir clone, but my assumption is going to be, if you have the option to buy out the Aegir clone or get the Aegir, you should probably just get the Aegir, because you're going to have the German commanders already. That is a bit of a downside of going with this line. Or the Pan-Asian premium versions, you're not going to have the commander necessarily. You might have some, but you won't necessarily have the commander for the ship. Colorado AP could hurt us at these angles. Actually, wow, my team is really good. They even kind of won at sea. Okay, we have now found the Azumo, which could be a really, really good target to go after with the high explosive. And that's kind of the bread and butter of these British battleships a lot of the time. Okay. Got his damage control. We also missed somehow there. Got to turn in. Can't get too greedy for this rear turret. That AP can do some serious damage. But this guy's damage controlled, so we might be able to light all the fires on his ship. Yeah, notice the angle I have to go, nearly 45 degrees just to shoot the rear turret. That's pretty rough. Only one, but the alpha damage? Huh? The alpha damage, pretty good. Doesn't look like I'll get another shot on him, so I'm actually gonna swap to the AP now. Maybe this cruiser we can get a hit into. Yeah, getting those fires ticking is pretty big deal for damage in these ships. The British battleships in particular. But I do kind of like that I'm getting the opportunity to show you guys the AP here. Wow, that's pretty accurate there. Dev strike. Yes, sir. It's definitely worth shooting some AP in these things. I do think the short fuses are helping us out a lot there. Go back to the HE, may as well. The carrier's with us. AA is going to be a weak point as well. Carriers are going to do some nasty things to you. Ooh, is he going to stay broadside? Please. Oh, no, he's starting to turn out. I don't know if I let it high enough. I did aim it a little high, but typically you got to go really high up to account for the auto aim. Sword protection hits, unfortunate. Still haven't used a super heal. Just wasn't needed in this one. Bit of a one-sided match, unfortunately. Get one last salvo into him. The dispersion has actually been a little better than I was expecting. Typically when I'm playing these British battleships, I'm assuming the dispersion is just going to be bad. But it's actually been okay. 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 Come on, don't fail me now. Please. I don't know, man. No, not a single one. Oh, that's so sad, man. Not a single citadel. Oh well. One of those ships you can't expect it. As much as I would love to have it. That one might have done it. Unfortunately, I don't think those get there in time. Oh, they all went short. No. Oh, another one gets away. Feels bad, man. 136 though. It's okay, I suppose, for such a fast game. A little bit one-sided in that one. So, getting into game number 2, we'll see the other side of things. One super ship though only, so not too bad, but certainly not the ideal matchmaker we're looking for. But an open water map like this can sometimes be a really good time for a British battleship. Especially if we get the opportunity to farm here a little bit. There's a Slava, a Wami over here as well. Don't have to worry about overmatch, fortunately. Let's see, did I leave that enough? I did. No fire, though. We do get a 48% fire chance, by the way, on these. We looked at the Scarlet Thunder recently as well, and that thing had much, much worse HE, if we remember right. Okay, that's fine. A little bit of damage there, not too bad. Might try turnout here for now. Getting a little closer than I want to. Wow, still no fire. That kind of sucks. But we will look for some AP into some of these cruisers here. It is worth doing, even in higher tier games. Let's try there. I think he'll turn in. But it should still be a decent shot, although the dispersion looks just dreadful. Yeah, one hit only. Too bad. So, we're gonna lack some spotting. He shot! He bursted a shot. Interesting. Actually, pretty good damage out of him. Not gonna lie. Do have to be a little careful here, though. I think I'm gonna go with HE next. Into the Awami. Oh, our spotter plane ran out. Too bad. Come on, Castilla. Alright. Our repub's pretty far back. That's kind of why I'm hanging back a little bit more than I normally might. Just because I am the low tier battleship. Slava for cross shots will be a little scary to deal with as well. But we do want to be close enough to help in some of these DD engagements. Iwami is looking for us. Slava's not at the moment, so we can make this turn relatively happily. Yeah, see, we need to help on this. This Grozavoy fight. Gonna turn out. Yes. Yeah? Come on. Get that rear turret. That angle is so annoying. No, we only got one hit, man. Dispersion. Please. Unfortunate. Okay, Slava's turning to look at us. There's an island here. This is pretty bad. Oh, I did that too soon. Stationary? Hopefully the turnout here and this bit of slowdown threw off the Slava aim. Did enough, seemingly. Iwami's got our flat broadside, though. Poor positioning by me. There we go. There's a fire. Say hi. Oof. Yeah, there's a citadel. Those are going to happen. Notice I can't heal that back. You notice the amount I can heal is permanently reduced now because of that. DD engagement. We'll try again. Always want to go after those DDs if we are in fear of getting torped by them, which we definitely are. Oh no. Yep. Okay, there's some more way on the flank. So yeah, citadels and torps are the very, very scary things. No, the Delny ate them. That's really bad for us. Yeah, that is really, really bad. We'll try again on this Iwami. Maybe do a little more farming damage. Wonder if Slava's turning for us again. Nice, 10k and a fire. There's the damage we're looking for. Do have to watch for that cross shot, guys. Where is he? There's Iwami. Looks like he damage con. Maybe we can get a perma-fire here. I mean, is it possible the Shima's like south of us here in the corner? He is! He actually is. Oh my goodness. Terrifying. That was just a gut feeling, man. That was literally just a gut feeling. We go dark. We don't. We do! Okay. Nice. Those have range? I guess they must. Those the other Shima? Okay. Oh, our incomparable came over here from all the way over on this side. That's too bad. That's why this game has felt a little funny. Okay, he used his other set. We should be pretty safe now. I don't think he has the reload to get the rest. Come on. I want all my turrets. That's why I'm taking this angle, by the way. There you are. Yes, got him. When you can guarantee the hits into the hull, that's when the HE is going to do some huge damage. Sometimes at longer ranges, you're going to hit things like the torp tubes, gun mounts, that sort of stuff, and then you're actually not going to do the full damage of your HE. Kind of annoying, actually. That's why sometimes I will just stick with the armor piercing into some of these DDs at times. Oof, probably not a good idea with such bad dispersion to take blind shots. Take a shot there. All right, now we got to head back the other way. Very weird that, I don't know, it's felt like, I guess both battleships kind of just came to follow me around. That's not what we want, guys. If you're ever in a game with me or anyone else who's also playing a battleship, you want the crossfires. Even if they're playing a Lion or a Conqueror and they're just spamming HE like I'm doing right now. It's still worthwhile. It's still very much worthwhile to get those crossfires. Nice. Planes went down. Didn't lead it enough. I think these range. Yeah. These deep waters should range. Gotta lead a little more with this guy. I guess we're gonna have to be kind of the ones to lead the charge. At least on the battleship front, we'll see. Okay, couple hits, got a fire. Insta damage con, man. That's wild that I haven't been able to burn this guy down in better. If he's just damage conning like that. I should have shot Grozovoy. I should have shot Grozovoy. No. Too greedy for the permafire. Do we even get it? Nope. It still would have been the wrong play, even if we got it. I think he's dead, yeah, okay. So, Napoli, Conqueror, and a Clausewitz to deal with, oh boy. And they got a Slava still. Kind of scary, man. With a ship we gotta give so much broadside to shoot. Guess we'll keep pushing. No. Yeah, see, there's the Slava. He was kind of waiting for us. Fortunately, we missed. Our turning radius, though, saved us. Good. Oh, there's a gearing. See if you get him. Yep, okay. Looks like we win this one. Not because we position particularly well as a team, though, I will say. Although, you know, they could come back. Might be counting things too early. A little better dispersion. Oh, he's a little slower than I thought. Yeah, landed just in front of him. Maybe we'll go after Slava now. Only done 88k, man. The damage is not there. I know these ships can do damage, of course. Conqueror's pretty insane farmer. But we just haven't had the opportunity to farm these guys particularly efficiently. Should kill a lot of those midway planes. Wow, one hit! He's just stationary! Bro. Oh, that's so sad. I'd probably turn out here, actually. Yeah. We don't have the HP. If I hadn't taken the massive hits to my... Ooh, does that guy die? Let's try and guarantee it. If I hadn't taken the massive hits to the Citadel and I could heal a little more, I'd be more willing to stick it bow in here. Stick with it. Oh, I overlet him. It sucks. Can't quite get him. But the problem here, you see, we have 3 heals, but they're not particularly valuable. Which I suppose means I should use one of them. Not going to get full value out of it anyway. May as well get to the next one a little quicker. Nice, got the Marceau. Also in the background, you can tell there's a unique voiceover for one of the commanders here. That'll be in the bundle as well. I think 10 points is what they're going to give you with it. I think Midway goes after Incomp here. Maybe gearing. I think Slava's just turning out. Okay, we'll turn in again. Try and deal with this Conqueror. Maybe he'll give us broadside. Missed again. Oh man, you know it's rough out here when even a Lion is struggling to get damage. Spamming HE all over the place. Still not even at 100k, that's pretty sad, huh? That's how it goes with some of these HE battleships. Ah, didn't lead them quite enough. Looks like Conqueror will go down, so we don't have to worry about him too much. Oh, so it's just gonna turn out. There, I think I let him better that time. That should be good. Two hits still. Oh man, we're still struggling to hit things. That's the UK dispersion, I suppose. One of the main reasons I just hated devastation. Oh, looks like he damage caught. Interesting. These are for me. I'm turning. just to simply avoid the damage from the bombers. Wow, we landed all around him. Oh my goodness. Help. Help, please. This is ridiculous. So, British battleships, man. Kind of frustrating to play against. Because if they're getting good dispersion and good fire chance, you know, they're going to burn you out real quick. But if you're playing it and you're not hitting people and you're not getting the fires, oh, it's so painful. Just because you know what's possible, right? Oh, there we go. There's good dispersion. Have we just been getting lock-on bug all game? Why was that so much better? Still no fire, by the way. I don't know, man. It is exactly a lion. So if you've played a lion before, or if you don't want to spend money on this game, you can get this experience for free, which I think is probably the way to go. Not sure this is an experience you should necessarily be paying for anyway. Ooh, yep. I guess we're dead. Deep waters. Fair enough. But hey, we tried to push in the end. This is not a pushing ship at all. They kind of just stayed in their spawn all game. And that's what you get. So that's about it for the Louchuan. I'm not sure, again, if I'm pronouncing that right. I do apologize. It's a little difficult. But this is the Tier 9 Lion. Pretty much a carbon copy here for the Pan-Asian tech tree. You will have premium benefits. You will be earning more credits than a Lion. But this is an experience you can get for free. So if you don't get it in the first bundle of the loot box, I don't think it's necessarily worth it. The Admiral Pack's probably going to just be very expensive as well. You may as well look at some other Tier 9 premiums, since Lion isn't the strongest Tier 10. So thank you very much for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.